what does South Africa mean to me?
What does South Africa mean to me?
For us, being South African, we honestly feel like every South African shares this special bond.
So an example of that is that we were touring around Tbilisi in Georgia the other day, and we came across fellow South Africans. Now we've never met them before, and we didn't know them from the bar soap, but we started speaking to them, and just in the space of 5 minutes we already felt like we were long lost friends. We eventually ended up just going touring around Tbilisi and spending an entire day with people that we had just met.
I'm a mega patriot. We didn't just start this company called CreateZA Somanet. I'm just saying. So I'm going to tell you, there are a lot of beautiful things that I think about South Africa and what it means to me, but also I'm going to get real with you. So South Africa to me means that there's an opportunity for unity and diversity, that people can be different and work together better. But realistically, in order for us to impact the rest of the world, because that's for me what I believe South Africa is and what it means to me, the opportunity to impact the rest of the world, we need to be able to, as people, meet each other where we're at and help one another along that journey. So yes, South Africa to me means potential, and it means that we can set the example to support, to love one another, and to encourage one another, and to bear one another in love regardless of any racial divisions. So yeah, we're on that journey. That's what South Africa means to me. I'm keen to hear what other creators have to say.
What does South Africa mean to me? Well, that's a very wide question, but when I think of South Africa, I think of the people. And from someone who's been through all walks of life, every type of background in the country, raised by many different types of families, I find that no matter what your culture is, what your race is, what your religion is, as a collective, South Africans, we always support each other. We always have this tenacity to just strive to do better, as well as we are resilient to the problems that we have in our life. Whenever something bad happens, you just carry on. And that's what I like about South Africa. And that's what South Africa means to me when it comes to the people.
That is a tough one. It's actually a very, very, very big question. As someone that loves South Africa, I honestly believe I'm as patriotic as they get. I think everyone's identity can be found within South Africa. Everyone that lives here has definitely been molded and developed because of the ongoings within our country. And so I believe for everyone, what South Africa means to them is a little bit of their own growth and their own development, their own cultures and their own identity. South Africa has a way of shaping people, of changing people, for better and for worse. And I think that's what's so great. I think South Africa is very different, especially in regards to any other country, because of how diverse it is. Those in South Africa are going to have an incredibly unique personality, incredibly unique identity because of how diverse and incredible South Africa is. So to boil it down to its simplest points, what South Africa means to me is that everyone can have their own unique identity.
What South Africa means to me is our diversity. The way we stand together, all color, race, religion, and a country that has risen from apartheid, and here we are.
What do I like about South Africa? Everything. It's a mix of everything. You've got every kind of biome that you could possibly dream of, from the hottest to the coldest, the desert to the forest, everything that you could ever need. And it's not just that. It's the people. We have such a diverse group of people from all over the world, all over Africa, Europe, Asia. We are a cultural melting pot, a creative, perfect mix of something that is also nothing you can really explain. That's what I love about South Africa.